Okay, today we're gonna make French macaroons because they're Katrina's favorite. Which one's your favorite, Katrina?
Rose.
Rose. Okay, so we're gonna make rose water, and we gotta find our recipe for rose water. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. We're gonna start by adding our dry ingredients, which is almond meal. And how much do we have?
We have 2 3/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon of almond meal.
So 2 cups and 3/4 and 1 tablespoon. And we have 1 cup and 1 tablespoon. Oh, 2 cups and 1 tablespoon of Ganache sugar. And we're just mixing this to make the almond meal more soft for the macaron. You can do that first, guys. It won't break it. And after this, we're gonna sift it. Okay, bye. So we're almost done sifting. If you don't have a food processor, you can do it on the blender. You can just do small batches of like half a cup each. And make sure you don't over blend or mix because you can burn the almonds. Okay, see, can you come here for a second? So we've done sifting and all these, we don't want any of that. So I'm just gonna discard all that. Stop. Okay, so we have 1 cup of egg whites, which is 6 egg whites plus half a egg white. So just measure 1 cup of egg whites. It's almost 7. And then I'm gonna whisk. And I'm gonna until it forms like a soft cake. And then I'm gonna add the sugar. I need you to show this. Okay, so we're almost getting there.
Sugar.
I'll show you. Okay, so we're not there yet. See how like soft they are? We want like almost. You want stiff. Okay. Okay, we're there. This is what we want. See the stiff there? And now I'm gonna start adding the sugar, but pretty slow because we don't want to deflate the bubbles that we spent so long making.
So again, that was 1 cup and 1 tablespoon of sugar.
And see how shiny they are? And let me try. Okay, there's still sugar granules there. We want to keep waiting until they're gone. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice half of the egg whites to lighten this up, and I'm just gonna fold this. It's probably gonna be more than the half, but I just want to see the consistency. See how it's making like a little dough? And what we want is a batter, not a dough. A little more.
More like 3/4.
So you're just moving the bowl and fold it from the bottom up. Okay? Perfect. Try try not to pat down.
Okay.
Because then they'll deflate the bubbles. So it's always like folding up. Very good. And just cut in the middle, and then keep going. Perfect. We're gonna make 2 colors. We're gonna make red and pink. And move the bowl too. Can you move it? Like, so we're moving the bowl. So we're mixing. It takes a little strength. Oh, this is perfect. And I'm gonna divide half of the batter. Okay, you wanna feel what it feels like? Yeah, very good. That's good. So you're moving the bowl and mixing this. Perfect. Okay. This is what we want. That's the consistency. Because now we're gonna add color, and then we're gonna start mixing a little more, and we're gonna overmix. Thank you.
Go.
1 more. 2, 3. Okay, Katrina's gonna make red, and I'm gonna make pink. Because pink is my favorite color. Added that much. Katrina's gonna add that much. Then we're gonna keep folding again. I'm gonna fold in the color and try not to overmix. I know. Move the bowl from the bottom up. Very good. And that's my pink. I'm gonna put that in a piping bag, and then we're gonna pour it on our silk sheets. And I'll show you what a silk sheet looks like. A little bit. Butter. Now we're gonna pour. Stop mixing.
Sorry. I got
Should I take that part out?
No, it's
Just
okay. Because you don't want to overmix. If you overmix, you'll deflate the bubbles, and then your macarons won't rise. Like, they'll just be flat little things. We don't want that. Who likes fat little things? Deflated. So I twisted the bag since it's easier when we're actually piping. I'm actually filling. And I put them in a cup. This is a good idea not to spill over, but I actually did it anyway. Para? Okay, I'm gonna start piping. I'm just gonna make a little swirl. I'm gonna make them little. I made really big macarons yesterday. And trying to make them the same size. These are gonna be so yummy. And Katrina, you wanna start making some? Yeah. Too tiny. Good job. Oh. It's okay. Keep going. I'm using a disposable bag today. But if you don't have any, you can just use a Ziploc bag, and I just cut the tip off. That's what I used yesterday. But today, for demo purposes, I'm using a 12 tip, in a bag, and so it makes it easier for Katrina to do it too. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Perfect, Katrina. I'm gonna tap to get all those little peaks out. We're gonna wait 10 minutes. We're gonna wait 10 minutes to form actual crust. And today it's really humid because it's raining. And supposedly you're not supposed to make macarons when it's humid. But, so we're gonna leave them out maybe 12 minutes so they get dry on top. And I've been having my oven preheated at 300 for like an hour maybe to just get all the steam out of the house. Katrina's gonna keep going. That's fine, don't worry. Okay, para. Okay, I have these edible hearts, and I'm gonna top the macarons with they're gonna be so cute. Before I bake them, of course. Also, guys, I have some gold powder. I'm gonna do that as well. Katrina, you wanna do silver, or do you wanna just stick with gold?
Should we do half silver, half gold?
Go ahead. Oh, it looks better with gold, huh?
Yeah, I think it stands out more. No, I'll just use the lid for this.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of gold dust, and this is edible gold dust powder. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it on. Can tap it. I'm gonna make some so cute. When you go to the French patisserie, the pastry shops, they also use gold leaf, but I couldn't find some 24 karat, and 24 karat gold is edible, so you can do that. Voila. Okay, I'm gonna do heart macarons, and I'm just gonna make one little ball, another little ball, and oh, that's so cute. They look like the two little balls. And just continue that little. And they'll flatten out once they rest, so don't worry. It's gonna look more like a heart later on. Katrina, you wanna try one?
Sure.
Okay, come on. Anthony? Katrina's gonna do one. Go ahead, you can do one, your turn.
That's a very special heart. Also very special heart.
See how this one's flattened out and looks a lot more like a heart? Oh, they look so cute, Katrina! I love it. You can also do like
Can you do like a
this.
Z thing? Or no?
Yeah, like that. And carry on. But I think it takes more practice for people who know how to pipe. See what I mean?
Yeah, because when I
actually,
did
it looks better. Look at that. It looks better. Let's do that actually instead. Anthony?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do one and then just pull. And then one big bowl and then just pull. Actually looks a lot better. Good idea, Katrina.
Teamwork.
It makes it easier, actually. Oh, I love it. Oh, I forgot that one. Oops. Ah! See? I make mistakes too.
That.
Oh, cute, Katrina.
Like little bees.
Carry on. Carry on.
Thank you for showing everyone my.
It's a pinguino. Pinguino.
Stop. Just adding more gold. Because Katrina wants gold hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just flicking some. See, flicking? It's good sometimes. Good little gold dust. And if I were just to pour it, it would just be some blob on top, and I don't want that. And I want to do this right after I pipe them, because or else they'll get dry, and I want to absorb the gold. And also make sure everything's dry. I forgot to mention, when you're making your egg whites, make sure your bowl is really clean and make sure everything's completely dry, because if there's any drop of water on your confectioner sugar or almond powder, it's not gonna, your macarons are not gonna work out. Thank you.
Okay.
We waited 10 minutes to form a little, and I don't know, see, you can touch it and it's touchable. If they were wet, they would actually stick to the batter. Actually, let me show you, because these are wet. And see? Well, they're getting pretty dry. See how they're stuck? And that's like, you can tell they're ready for the oven. So we waited maybe, I think 15 minutes because I'm pretty humid in our kitchen. I'm gonna put it in the middle rack, and it's gonna be 300 degrees for 15 minutes. We're gonna check at 15 minutes and do not open the oven for any reason whatsoever. Wait 15 minutes, then check. We'll touch the top and see where we're at. They're dry. We waited like 15 minutes, and I'm able to touch them and see they're not sticking to my hand. Like these are wet. These are wet right now, and see how they're like sticking. And that's what we know, how we know they're ready to go in the oven. And we're gonna bake them at 300 degrees for 15 minutes. And I'm gonna do the middle rack. And do not open the oven for any reason whatsoever. So wait 15 minutes, we'll check. After 15 minutes, could be 17, we'll see in the oven. But it's been preheating for a long time, so I think it's pretty good. Thank you. Paper. And I love the silk pads because nothing sticks to it. I'm gonna pour a little bit of batter right here to keep our paper in place. Well, during baking, it's going to lift up, and it's going to lift up our macarons, and we don't want. I love parchment paper, but we only have 3 silk pads, and we have a lot of batter left. Thank you. It's been 15 minutes, and we're going to check our macarons. Oh my god, they're gorgeous! See how they rose?
Beautiful.
That's what you want. Give it that little kind of mushroom look. And they're really hot, so but they're perfect. So we're gonna wait. They're dry. We're gonna wait until they're completely dry, until they're completely cool, and then I'm gonna show you how to take them out of the thing because it's a little trick. I know. Thank you. Get them out. They're completely cool, and instead of pulling them, we would end up with the top and the bottom of the actual thing. So this is what we do. We actually just lift the silk pad, and they just come off completely. They came out perfect, actually. See, this one's a little stuck. I'm just pulling. Oops, that's not good, but it's okay. And there, it's an easier way. I'm gonna actually do one. So, see how hard it is to pull out. But if you do this, you're working with the macaron, so it's easier to get through. We lost that one. It's okay. And just be gentle and patient. And we have, and our macarons are free. Didn't come out, so what we're gonna do is pop them in the oven. See, that one is hollow. We're gonna pop them in the oven for like 3 more minutes, so they can get dry in the bottom, and therefore we can take them out. Stop. Chocolate ganache, and I'm going to show you the easiest recipe ever. Will you take equal parts of chocolate and equal parts of cream? I'm going to wait till my cream is warm, and then I'm going to add my chocolate, and then I'm just going to whisk. And I'm just doing like a dark chocolate.
So how much cream did you use now?
I used half a cup.
And then half a cup of chocolate.
Chips. So equal parts. And then you can flavor or whatever you like. We're going to do Grand Marnier because we ran out of cognac. Somebody drank it all. I think it was Katrina and Anthony. So we're going to do Grand Marnier. I love cognac with this. Or you can also use amaretto. I love amaretto. It just takes, and it brings out the flavor of the almonds and the. Okay, can you come up? See how it formed bubbles on the edges?
Yes.
That's what we want.
Perfect.
We just add the chocolate chips, turn it off completely, and then we start whisking. Let me grab a whisk real quick. Hopefully we can find one. Yeah. You got like. I'm gonna whisk this, and I'm gonna let it cool. And this is the easiest way of making ganache. Seriously, it is. There are other methods of melting the chocolate and other things. See how it's coming together?
Mm-hmm.
It's like chocolate sauce. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And once it cools, it'll harden. And then we can pour it into our macarons. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of Ganache. Any flavor liqueur you like. Even you can do even rum. I love rum. So. And that's it. Okay, we have our ganache, and we're gonna fill our beautiful macarons with our chocolate flavor with Marnier ganache. And there you go. How cute is that? Isn't that gorgeous?
Wow.
It's just a little bit, Katrina. Not too much. She's going a little crazy with it. No.
A lot of love.
There's too much chocolate.
That'll be for Anthony.
This amount, like just a little bit. And the thing with the ganache, when it sits out, it tastes so good. Oh, there's another ganache. Let's do this one. How cute. So we're gonna keep filling them, and later on we're gonna fill them with rose water buttercream. Thank you. Okay, so I'm whipping maybe a cup and a half of heavy cream, and I'm gonna add some confectioner sugar. So we're just doing whipped cream, and then want to flavor it with rose water. And we add the sugar before it's whipped, but you know what? It's a little. It's not sweet for my taste, so I add a little bit more. And that should be enough. If we keep whipping, it's gonna turn into butter, and we don't want that. It's done. I'm gonna add half of the whipped cream, and I'm gonna either you can flavor it with whatever you like. I use dulce de leche, or you can actually buy lemon curd and fill it with lemon curd, or you can buy jams or whatever you like. I love. This is the rose water for Katrina. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon to flavor our cream. And now we're gonna fill our macaron with the whipped cream. Make sure when you're using whipped cream that it goes in the fridge. The macarons have to go in the fridge because it's fresh and they're gonna go bad if you leave them out. With the ganache, you can leave them out. And actually, that's it. Thank you.